Alright, it's finally time for part two. Sorry for the long wait. I was busy this week. Um, so we're going to be going over the Assault Shroud details with the Assault Shroud on, and I believe I'll be going over my final thoughts. So, I have everything set up. Got this plastic baggie full of armor parts, and we can get started. So, I'm going to start from... Let's start from the bottom. Just going to pull out the parts. And I'm going to look at the armor pieces one by one so you can get a good look at them before they get attached. Nice, like a tealish gray color. I don't even know how to describe this. With more orange details and gray inner frame for thrusters and such. Nice armor piece here. This thing moves, revealing more details. Very nice inner frame, even though it's just plain armor. I don't think they need to do this, but it looks really good. So, to attach it, separate these parts, or they'll be separate already. Just kind of clamp it onto the shin, just below the knee armor. You'll feel it kind of lock into place. It'll fit really snugly at least. And then there'll be some pegs here and some slots throughout the leg, like here and here. And these pegs will go into these holes, and they'll just fit together. And despite how it looks, it is very secure, so don't worry about it like falling off out of nowhere. So let's do it for the same thing for the second leg. Push them farther back and resume. Just put it in place and attach, like so. Then for the waist armor, I actually highly recommend you split his body in half, because I feel that it's easier to attach the waist armor if the torso isn't present. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to pop off his upper body without destroying things. And his leg armor fell off, despite having just said that it is incredibly stable. Oh. Just let me recover what I did. Oh, that's where it went. Okay. I apologize for violently dismantling him, but I do things my own way, and that's what makes me me. Anyways, so we got these whole slots here on the white skirt armor, and we got pegs in the Assault Shroud armor to zoom properly, or focus. There you go. You can see it right there. So what I want to do is peg these here, if this is the right one, I believe so. And since these move, they have a tendency to be pushed out of the way. And the reason why I got rid of the torso is because it makes it really easy to tell if it's been plugged in or not. So you just kind of fiddle with it for a little while. And just make sure it's 100% pegged in there. Just give it a nice good squeeze. And then, there. Back skirts, really easy. Don't actually need the torso to be removed, so I'll just do this really quick. Pegs in, and fold down. There you go. And leg armor is betraying my trust. Alright, there you go. So I'm just going to go ahead and reattach the torso, which decided to explode on me. And let's see. Actually, I don't recall what happened to the other part. Anyways, as I fail epically, I'm gonna go look for that piece. Oh, there it is. Alright, and just plug it in. And the reason why I wanted to mention this is that I had watched Prime 92's review, and I saw that these things fell off pretty easily. So I wanted to challenge myself and see if I can find a way to attach it so that it doesn't fall off like the toss of a hat. So yeah, this thing's pretty secure. If you don't mess with it too much, it won't fall off at all. Cause like I'm just going like this, and it's still there. So it can be secure, but it takes a bit of patience. And try not to pull it off and on, because you might wear down the plastic, therefore loosening up the joint or the connection. Anyways, moving on to the chest, we have a lot of parts that have been scattered, so I'm just going to lay them out instead of keeping them in the bag. So what we have here is this chest piece, which I'm about to show, but it was in multiple pieces. Got this chest piece, nice details, more gray inner frame for when the hatch opens. Looking very nice. Like, I really like that orange. Just plugs into the chest. And then we got these pegs here and these parts here, and you'll just attach them onto the torso, like so. Pretty easy. And then for the backpack, we have this piece. Nice gray inner frame, nice orange thrusters. It'll just go on with pure friction. It'll feel like it'll click. Then we got this other piece here, which is missing part. And it'll be like this. So it has really nice details. I did mildly panel line it, and more nice orange thrusters. There are 2 pegs or slits, and there are going to be 2 gaps from the thrusters. Line the thrusters up and just slot it in. And it should be fine in terms of stability, as long as you don't mess with it. And the shoulders are pretty easy. You get this guy, separate it, and then you're just going to slit it into that slot there. And it's going to go straight over the shoulder armor. And you just complete it on the other side. And do the same for this arm. So, slot. Yeah, you'll know when you get it because it'll just click like right over the shoulder armor. It won't be moving. This one's special because it has a cover with the beam rifle over it. Just plug it in and watch the leg armor fall off in the distance, because the leg armor does not want to behave today in the slightest. There we go. And finally we get to do the arm guards. So I'm going to take off the shield, because I forgot that there's a new connection point. Just slide it over, get the wrist guard, and just put it on. Then we get the hands, which I had taken off in the first part, and just plug them back in. And they should be fine. See? Then just get the shield, plug it back in. There is another port on the new armor, allowing for it to go on, but it is at an angle now due to the thickness of the arm. See, there's the port. So basically you just do the same for this side. Slide and peg. Get the hand, which is still holding the beam rifle. Just plug it in. Make sure the beam rifle doesn't fall out of the hand, which it is trying to do quite a bit. So he's just going to loosely hold it now, because of course things would break in the middle of reviews. It always happens. It's like a rule of thumb. Unfortunately for Me, I do not do more than one take unless it's absolutely necessary. And that's why my videos are like this. I think it's better for the users to see exactly what I'm doing, including the rants and messing up and failing and all that. Okay, forget it. He's not holding the beam rifle. Because the fingers are not behaving. And I do not want to work with it too long. This video is already 10 minutes. Anyways, so let me push him back, look up, and refocus. Here is the Master Grade Duel Assault Shroud. And I'll be honest, it looks amazing. I actually absolutely love this design right now. I wasn't too big of a fan of all the seed designs. I actually really like the Blitz the most. But this is really good. It's definitely upped my opinion of it. And the new accessory that I got was this beam rifle on the shoulder from the Assault Shroud armor. And it has a nice little gimmick that I know it could do. You just take this thing off, and what you're supposed to do is take this little thing here and flip it down. Now it's beam rifle. It looks pretty nice. And obviously it goes in the hand, so you can dual wield. But I like to keep it on the shoulder. And then obviously there's still the bazooka. I already showed you what it was supposed to look like, so that's pretty nice. There's that green triangle that I painted on the shoulder that's supposed to be there. And this shoulder armor has the missiles. Nice orange missiles with gray backing. They're actually different colors, different molded colors, which I really appreciate because you used to have to paint them in older master grades, and now their color separation is getting so good that the missiles are separate colors along with the rack holding the missile. So that's pretty nice. And let's see, in terms of accessories, that should be about it. He does come with beam sabers and clear pink beams. I haven't already shown that off. Looks like I don't have any of the bubbly pink beams. Just imagine the pink beams that you get with generic master grades. I don't have any on me, so I'll just leave it to your imagination, or use a high grade beam, because that totally makes sense. Anyways, it has beam sabers. That's all you need to know. The cockpit still opens in this armors. Just wanted to point that out there for the last bit because I almost forgot. So yeah, you go like that, and then if you can squeeze your finger in there, you can open up the cockpit. But I'm not that good at that yet. So I'm supposed to be able to pull it out, but my fingers aren't microscopic, so I'm not gonna do it. But it does show that you can pull it out, and the cockpit can still open up. I'm pretty sure what you're supposed to do is open these panels when attaching it and have this already pre-opened. But that's kind of obnoxious, but whatever. It's nice that they decided to keep it, because they could have just made this one big piece and not have it be able to open. Anyways, enough ranting and rambling. For final thoughts, the price of this guy is pretty good. I definitely think it's worth the cost. It isn't the most expensive master grade that you'll ever see, and it's definitely really high quality. I do kind of wish they had what the older master grade seed kits had, with posable fingers and then fixed posed hands for the more dynamic poses, because the pegs holding the fingers in are getting really loose really fast. So he can't hold weapons so much anymore because they pop straight out of the hand. I might glue it so I have one hand that's perpetually holding a weapon, even though I won't be able to paint that way. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just try to tighten it up with some glue. But yeah, that's the thing to take into consideration. I did end up finding a decent solution to this with the front skirts that was mentioned in Prime 92's review. The articulation is great, the details are great, color separation's amazing. Um, the decals look pretty good, so I'm considering using them. Everything about this kit's pretty good. Well, it's pretty good. No, it's amazing. Um, Pretty much proving that Bandai's technology is continuously getting better and better as they go. And yeah, that's it. That's it. In the end, I highly recommend this guy. For anyone who is a fan of Siege, the Duel, the Pilot, and or just the basic overall look of the mobile suit. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and thanks for waiting so long for this part, and I'll see you guys next time.